How to actually make people like you. Many people watching this video likely believe there's nothing we can deliberately do to make others like us. They assume that we are who we are. If people like us, great. If they don't, there's not much we can do about it. This is a common misconception. The truth, and what I aim to demonstrate in this video, is that we can make virtually anyone like us by applying a few straightforward principles. What I'll be discussing here isn't something you typically learn in school, so chances are you'll pick up a lot of new and useful insights. The 5 principles I'll share with you turn me from a shy, low-confidence teenager into someone confident who's comfortable making new friends. These concepts are based on the brilliant book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. What you'll learn here will not only help you know what to say when meeting new people, but also provide you with a toolkit to naturally attract others to you. As we go through each principle, try to picture how you might use them in your daily life, whether that's at school, at work, among friends, or even with your family at home. Doing this will help these ideas really stick with you. Principle 1. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years back, I was working the night shift at a small, cozy coffee shop in Amsterdam. It was a quiet Tuesday night, not many customers, and I was wiping down the counter to keep busy. Around 8 p.m., a well-dressed man in his 50s walked in. He had the vibe of a regular and chose to stay by the bar instead of grabbing a seat. While I was making his cappuccino, we started some casual small talk. He commented on the jazz music playing in the background, and I noticed his face lit up slightly. That reminded me of something I once read. People enjoy talking about things they're passionate about. So, I asked him if he liked jazz. That simple question opened the floodgates. He began telling me how he used to play saxophone in a band during his 20s, how he still attends live shows, and which musicians shaped his taste. He spoke for nearly 20 minutes while I just listened and occasionally asked follow-up questions. The next evening, right on time, he came back, this time with an old photo of himself playing in a smoky bar in Paris. That's when it really hit me. It's rare for someone to feel truly listened to, and yet it's incredibly easy to give someone that feeling. That's just how we are as humans. We love talking about ourselves and what we care about. When we give others the chance to do that, they end up feeling heard and valued. So next time you're unsure what to say in a conversation, remember Principle 1. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Principle 2. Offer genuine and sincere compliments. The next principle can make anyone like you almost instantly. Give honest and heartfelt compliments. Years ago, a study was conducted on women who had run away from home. Want to guess what the most common reason was? A lack of appreciation. We often forget to express appreciation because we're so focused on ourselves. But giving someone a sincere compliment can completely brighten their day or even their entire week. We all long to feel important in our own small world. While nobody enjoys shallow or fake praise, we all crave authentic appreciation. So, let's treat others the way we wish to be treated. Since we love receiving compliments, let's make a habit of giving them sincerely. When should we do it? How often? The answer is all the time and everywhere. Let's run a little experiment. Suppose 100,000 people watch this video, and every one of them gives someone a sincere compliment today. That's over 100,000 people made happier just from this one simple act. Let's do it together. As soon as I finish recording this, I'm going to compliment someone I know. And after watching this video, I hope you'll do the same. Principle 3. The best way to win an argument is to avoid it. This next principle may surprise you. The best way to win an argument is not to have one at all. In 9 out of 10 cases, arguments end with both sides more firmly convinced they were right. There's no real way to win. If you lose, and if you win, you still lose. Why? Imagine you completely defeat someone in a debate and prove they were wrong. You might feel satisfied, but what about them? You've likely wounded their pride, made them feel small, and possibly even embarrassed them. In that moment, you've made them feel inferior, and that hurts. So, it's better to avoid arguments altogether. When you sense a disagreement brewing, steer away from it. Stay calm, be objective, and instead of focusing on proving a point, search for common ground. Try to find something you both agree on. Remember, you can never truly win an argument, and that was Principle 3. Let's recap what we've covered so far about how to make people like you. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Offer sincere and honest appreciation. The best way to win an argument is to avoid it completely. Now, let's move on to the next 2 essential principles. Principle 4. Genuinely try to see things from the other person's perspective. It's important to recognize that while someone else may be entirely wrong, they rarely believe they are. So don't rush to criticize. Anyone could do that. Instead, take a wiser approach. Try to understand them. There's always a reason behind someone's beliefs or actions. Make a sincere effort to see things from their point of view. Ask yourself, if I were in their position, How would I think or feel? Doing this can save you a great deal of time, frustration, and conflict. Empathy, the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes, is an incredibly powerful tool for building better relationships. So remember Principle 4. Genuinely try to understand the situation from the other person's perspective. Principle 5. Smile. This last principle might seem overly simple, but it's one of the most impactful. Smile. Actions often speak louder than words, and a genuine smile says, "I like you, you make me happy, and I'm glad you're here." This is one reason dogs are so beloved. They're always happy to see us, and that joy is contagious. A baby smile has a similarly powerful effect. It lights up a room and lifts everyone's mood. A smile can have a remarkable impact on how others feel. But what if you don't feel like smiling? Then make yourself do it anyway. If you're alone, try whistling or humming a tune. Act as if you're already in a good mood, and you'll likely start to feel that way too. Everyone in the world is searching for happiness, and the one guaranteed way to find it: control your thoughts. Happiness doesn't rely on external circumstances. It's rooted in our internal mindset. By choosing to smile at the next person you see, you might brighten their entire day. And that brings us to the end of the 5 principles that can help us become more likable. The more you apply them, the more people will enjoy being around you, and the more naturally you'll remember to use them in your daily life. Let's not forget our earlier idea: start a chain reaction of positivity. Let's spread happiness to hundreds of thousands of people by giving just one person we know a sincere compliment today. Not saying goodbye,